Combat begins. Very first to go is an order guard over here. He's gonna run up over here. He's gonna target Typhia, throw 2 javelins.
Okay.
It's a miss. That's a second miss. Next is Order of the Gauntlet Guard over here. He's got a long-range javelin. He's gonna throw also at you. Oops, I'm sorry. That should be disadvantage. I'm rolling a second time. Second one's a miss, so going by disadvantage, he misses. Then we'll get Vardra. She takes out a magical, glowing magical arrow. She licks it, loads it into her deck, and fires with her heavy crossbow at Dorlock.
I knew that was coming. That bitch.
That's a miss, and she gets a second. Second one's a miss.
I think she must have exhaustion too.
And she's just furious with you.
Order guard comes over, 2 scimitar attacks on Typhia, who happens to be in front. Ouch.
Ooh, crit.
Ouch.
Ow.
Second scimitar attack. Second one misses. So, this order guard over here, order guard number 4, he's got his prisoners on a leash. Those 2 prisoners you saw before that were foaming at the mouth, he's got them on a leash and they're chomping at the bits. And he looks at all of you and he smiles and he lets go of the leash. Prisoner number 2 comes on his way over to you, shapeshifts into his natural form, a wolf were. With blinding speed. It's 40 feet in wolf form. I think he can make it up to you. Oh no, he's just off. So he gets up to here, but what he can do is something called a Song of Lethargy. All humanoids that are not werewolves within 200 feet, we got a wisdom saving throw.
Are we trying to get charmed?
It's not a charm.
Okay. You rolling it for us?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ouch. That's a lot of failures. The effect for failing this is slow. As the wolfware begins a magical song that just seeps into the very fiber of your being, magically making your muscles ache. The good news is you repeat the save at the beginning of your turn. DC Wisdom DC 13. Slow is not a pleasant effect to have. Thorlock, you absolutely don't need that effect. Okay, Typhia, now we're up to you.
Alright, so this guy that's been in melee range of me, he just hit me, so I'm gonna hit him back with my greatsword. Let me target him first. If I can... let's see, is that... Okay. Let me click on my token and then control click. Alright, he's targeted. Perfect. And then...
Ooh. Bad luck there.
I don't remember if clerics get a second attack or not.
You may get a second attack, but it's part of your cleric abilities as a war cleric.
Right, okay. Oh, it's the war priest feature that I gotta expend. Alright, I'll expend one use of it and give myself another attack.
That one at least connects. It's a good hit. You realize that these order guards are pretty tough. You guys are in for a real tough time with the amount of order guards you see.
And that will conclude my turn.
Okay, order guard number 7 does have the speed, closes the distance over here. They're gonna spread out their attacks. He's gonna target Clayton with a scimitar. That's gonna hit. Second scimitar attack. That's also gonna hit. Order guard number 6 is too far away, so he's going to get over here. He's got a regular range javelin. He launches at door lock. He penetrates your armor, door lock. Second javelin. He penetrates your armor again. Ouch. Max damage. Dorlac, you're up. And remember, not only are you exhausted, you're also slowed. At the beginning of your turn, you get to roll a wisdom save to throw off the slow. Roll me a wisdom save. The DC is 13. Well, that was in a tower, but you rolled a 12. I'm sorry, you are under the slow effect. So not only do you only have half speed, but under the slow effect, it's the opposite of haste. You only have 1 attack per round instead of your normal 2. You have no reactions, and your spellcasting roll. Your spellcasting roll goes down, and you have -2 to your AC and your dex. Slow is not a good effect to have.
Alrighty, so I'm going to use Bless. Oh, that was the wrong one. I hit the Dwarven Resilience.
Did you apply the effect? If you did, you can take it off whenever you would like.
Yeah.
You gotta take it off your allies that you applied it to.
Yeah. I think I got everybody off. Everybody's got Bless. So that's my turn.
Roll a d20. You don't want an 11 or higher.
Oh,
About
natural 20.
Here's the
my
description.
gosh.
Here's the description of the slow effect. Go to the second paragraph. If the creature attempts to cast a spell with a casting time of 1 action, you roll a d20. On an 11 or higher, the spell does not take effect until the creature's next turn, and the creature must use an action on that turn to complete the spell. Slow is awful. So you cast Bless, but your muscles are so rigid, it takes a lot of effort. You can't complete this spell until your next turn. You guys are in trouble.
That sucks.
Naris, you're up. Roll me a wisdom save.
Okay.
You want to roll better than a 13. Otherwise, you're under the same horrible effect as...
Did you
Dorla.
want it in the tower? I mean...
It doesn't need to be in a tower because the results are obvious. It's a DC 13.
Oh, yeah.
Naris.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh, I'm so sorry. You're under the effects of slow. You have negative to your DC, negative to your AC. You only can take one attack per turn, and if you cast a spell, you risk having your spell delayed. And the bless effect is not in effect yet, Dorlock.
That's right.
So I'm going to temporarily take it off of him.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm going to twin cast haste on Jahira and Clayton.
I need you to roll a d20 to see if your haste is going to work.
You want to roll a 1. You gotta roll a 1.
You want to roll low. You want to roll below 11. That's.
Yeah, I'm going to roll with advantage.
Actually, you know what? It does. Advantage does count, but the problem with advantage is advantage. You take the higher roll of the two rolls.
Yeah, you want to roll with disadvantage.
Yeah, I don't know. You know what?
With inspiration?
I think I'll allow that because it is a 20-sided dice roll, so I will allow it. You can roll 2 and take the lower. So just click disadvantage and roll a d20.
Okay. Ooh, 1.
Yeah, 1.
Because the other would have been a 12, and you would have failed that one. So you're not slow, so therefore you can cast your spells. And you are immune to the Wolfware slow effect at this point. So you may cast what you were trying to cast.
Okay, so I clicked off my sorcerer points, and then I'm going to cast, like I said, haste on Jahira. Let's see, open that up. So
If you cast haste on a creature who has the slow effect, you cancel it out.
yeah, if they lose their slow effect, they get they get the.
Well, it's not the direct opposite of slow.
I mean, haste can still be on, and if they lose their slow effect, it'll take its regular effect, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So just cancel each other out.
Okay. And do this on Clayton.
On Jahira, do you really think Jahira can help you?
Well,
Hope so.
if not, she's going to get out of there fast.
What do you think Jahira
Okay.
can possibly do to turn this battle around?
I mean, she's
Hopefully she can kill everybody by vines.
Okay.
Moonbeam. In game, I don't know. Out of game, a lot.
What are we in? Are we in bushes and stuff?
You are in some vegetation. The stream is difficult terrain. Other than that, you're in some vegetation.
Are the woods difficult terrain?
No.
Okay.
They're slow bush.
What's my speed? Half my normal?
No, you saved against
that's right.
against it, so your speed is unaffected. It's actually augmented by haste.
I didn't haste myself.
You didn't?
That's
That's the
concentration.
concentration. Never mind.
Uh-huh. I'm gonna move away a little bit and hopefully get out of range of some nastiness and pass my turn.
Okay, order guard all the way over here. Very far away. I'm not sure if he even has the speed. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Does he have to throw long range? No, he doesn't. He's going to continue launching missiles at Dorlac because Dorlac is under the slow effect, and he knows that he has a better chance of hitting him. But he misses anyway. Twice. Clayton, it's your turn now. Clayton, roll me a wisdom saving throw. See if you can cast off your slow effect.
Cast it off!
Wisdom saving throw.
Because you have both slow and haste. Okay, you get rid of the slow effect, now you only have a haste effect.
That's good. That'll help out.
Alright, so hasted, I get
Extra attack?
extra attack, so I'm gonna come over here and get rid of this, or try to get rid of this werewolf thingamajigger.
The wolf where?
The wolf wire.
It is the wolf wares are wolves that were affected with lycanthropy, as opposed to humans that are turned into wolves. These are wolves turning into werewolves.
All right.
Gives them
we
special abilities.
We are going to give it a punch.
Ooh, he doesn't like that.
He doesn't like that.
Nope.
I will give him the damage, and then I will try to throw a stun into him while I commit. Where's my stun? Nice strength. Okay.
He succeeds against your stun.
Oof. Yeah, I'll throw in a second punch at him. Can I continue to try to stun him, or no?
You can, as long as you have key points, you can use them. You can keep using it.
Well, let's put the damage into him anyways. Alright, so that was 2 actions. Is it 1 more action or 2 more actions?
You get 1 more action. One more attack.
There. Sure, we'll try to punch him to death. Hopefully. If he doesn't go down after the damage, we'll try to stun him 1 more time. And... hello?
He succeeds again.
Horrible wolf.
That's just how the dice landed.
Yep. And then bonus action. We will drop my sword out and swing at the creature with the sword.
The sword hits.
Sword hit. Throw some damage at it. And I believe that is all I can do.
Oh, your good friend with a painted leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Runs. Fills the gap over here. He whips out his scimitar and starts swinging. 1 for Typhia, 1 for Clayton. He nat 1s on Typhia. He nat 1s on Clayton.
Wow!
He drops it.
He is a good friend. He is a good friend. 0.25% chance of that happening. 2 nat 1s in a row.
Oh my goodness. Okay. This is order guard number 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He can make it within melee range of Typhia. So, Typhia, you're the unlucky one that's going to get both his attacks. Ooh, he's rolling a lot better than his friend.
Ouch.
Minimum damage anyway.
Tiny, you have a turn now.
Okay. And I'm under the effect of the slowed. I'm under the slowed condition, so I would like to burn an inspiration.
No, yeah, you're rolling your wisdom save at this point.
Yeah, can I burn an inspiration to give myself advantage?
Yeah, sure.
All right. So, wisdom saving throw.
Okay, you save out of the slow.
All right. So, seeing that people are getting butchered in my party, I'm going to cast Aura of Vitality.
Isn't that a 10-minute ritual spell?
No, I think it only costs an action, and it's only verbal components.
Okay.
but it is concentration though.
I see. Okay, I got you. So you can cast that on yourself. You also have haste, which also gives you an extra attack if you choose to use it. No, you don't have haste. I'm sorry.
All right. And then now I know with that, until the spell ends, the aura moves with you, centered on you. Oh. Oh, it doesn't say I have to wait till my next turn to use my bonus action to heal anybody, so anybody within 30 feet of me. Alright. What about Typhia? Alright. Alright, I see Typhia. You know what? No, first I wanna... You know what? I'm gonna target Typhia because she looks the most badly damaged.
She is.
And it's listed on there. It doesn't say that she's targeted. What the heck? Let me.
Oh, you have the control click.
Yeah, I know. So click control. There, targeting Typhia with Aura of Vitality, and then. And that's my bonus action. And then I'm gonna move into the woods here. And then I'm gonna end my turn.
Well, it looks like Jaheira is up. Jaheira takes her position in the center of everybody. You see she is levitating in the air as fairies and vines and leaves start rustling around her, and she starts whispering, "The power of Sylvanus blesses the way." She says, "Accept the gift of Sylvanus." And she casts a spell, and the earth begins to shake, and this magic beam just flies out from her into the heavens, and this nature magic begins seeping out from her and infusing all of you. Now, this nature magic you have to willingly accept. Does everybody willingly accept?
Yes.
Okay.
I hope. I hope it's a good thing.
In that case,
You all dead.
you guys start feeling empowered, like some sort of mystical force starts seeping into your very being, and you feel your arms grow muscular and long. You feel your legs grow long. You feel your jaws elongate.
We're turning into werewolves.
Oh, even better.
Oh.
Giant T-Rexes.
That's exactly what you're turning into.
Yes. Whoa.
If I can only get this thing to work.
Itty bitty arms.
Okay. This better work. Why is this not working?
Oh boy.
Give me a second. All this time I spent. Oh. Oh, sorry about that. I'm having a little...
Alright.
Having a little technical difficulty here.
No problem.
I'll be right back in the meantime.
P-Rex won't work. So... what she does instead is... Oh, that's not working either.
Huh.
What is going on with this? Challenge rating is not valid? That makes no sense.
Velociraptor.
You're all supposed to be changed into raptors. It's not working. Yeah, what I'm trying to figure out is why it doesn't work. It worked before. Everybody's selected. Animal shapes.
Something did show up, but do not use sheet. Polymorph is currently in effect.
Yeah, I know, I see that, but that's only... Is everybody polymorphed? No, it for some reason...
Polymorphed.
Yeah, for some reason it only polymorphs one at a time. Okay, now it better work.
Mine worked.
Yeah, it worked first, but it didn't continue to work. It polymorphs some, but not all. Oh, it was supposed to work.
Just cast polymorph one at a time on each, or won't let you do that?
No, that's not how this thing works.
Now, will this polymorph effect break the concentration of my
No,
ability?
you maintain concentration.
Okay.
You maintain your spells, but in a polymorph form, you can't really cast new spells. If the polymorph form would even work. Well, that sucks. That just breaks everything. Well, that really sucks. Now I don't think this thing's gonna work.
Uh-oh.
It will only polymorph like one or two at the most. Actually, let me try something. What if I opened everybody's character sheet? Borlak. I thought this was gonna go a lot more smoothly. Okay. Now let me try. No, it only polymorphs one. You know what? Forget this spell. Not gonna work unless I put in a lot of effort to fix it. So, she's got plenty of other spells. She's gonna firestorm. Now, when she firestorms, what I have to do is cut out a little hexagonal square of 10 10-foot cubes. So that'll include these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's going to include almost all the enemies.
Cool.
Instead of the polymorph that I was trying to do.
I'm still a Velociraptor.
Oh. Let me deactivate that.
Don't complain.
Sorry, the animal shape spell that I was trying to cast is not going to work.
Hey, but if you're a Velociraptor, at least you're 6 feet tall instead of 4 feet tall or whatever the height of a dwarf is.
Animal shapes would have been really helpful because you get a buffer of hit points before you start taking damage.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, Sylvanas is not happy with her using that spell at this time. So instead, she chooses to cast Firestorm.
You don't have Order Guard 7.
Firestorm with a dexterity save of 18 is nothing to laugh at.
Couple of successes.
Couple of successes. There are a lot of these guys are going down.
Ooh, that's a lot of damage.
As meteors start streaming down from the sky and pelting. You see that some of the guys who got hit and got destroyed started polymorphing back.
56, man.
They changed back into werewolves. All right, that'll be Jaheira's turn. Order guard number 4.
Did she get an extra attack?
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot about that. She does get an extra attack. She runs up and she screams out, "Nature, take the life she gave." She's got her own scimitar. She crits.
Right. Man. Nice.
Although I don't bad rolls, but
All right.
Yeah, that's all right.
Order guard number 4. Now that this battle's gotten real ugly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Runs up. He closes the gap. He begins attacking. Scimitar'd out.
duck and weave.
A nat 1.
Duck and weave.
Did I target myself? Well, it doesn't matter. He would have rolled a 20. So that would have hit.
When they change it.
The unyielding order guard runs up. He's a little tougher than the other guys, but he doesn't have enough speed to quite make it up to you, so he's going to hurl some javelins. Dorlock is in his range. That's a hit.
Yeah, I'm sure Vander's like, kill the dwarf!
And finally, order guard number 8. He's going to wade across the stream, which is difficult terrain. He's going to end up over here. Takes out his javelin. This time, he's going to fire at Jaheira. The one who's casting the big spell. But he misses. And he misses again. Back to order guard number 1. Now that he can close the distance, he's going to come over here. He takes out his scimitars and begins attacking. One for Dorlac, one for Typhia. Miss on Dorlac. That's a hit on Typhia. It's okay. You guys don't even need animal shapes to be able to win this battle. But it sure would help. This guy fills in the little gap that his friend left behind with his dead body. 2 scimitars. Miss. Miss. Barger Gale. She puts her fingers together and lets out a whistle. And you guys hear some scuffling in the woods to the east. And she runs over here and takes out a huge longsword. With a miss. And a second miss. Now it's Typhia's turn.
Alright, Typhia is surrounded. Let's see what she... Ooh! You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cast Divine Favor.
Oh, but by the way, you guys killed both... Jaheira appears to have killed both the wolfwares, but the slow effect is still in effect.
Okay, it's a bonus action. Alright, cool. Alright, so I'm going to Divine Favor. And then... Now that I have Divine Favor, I'm going to target this guy with my Great Sword. I'm scrolling. Oh yeah, Divine Favor. Is it a first level spell? Yeah, it's a first level spell, so make sure I mark that off. First level spell. And I am going to attack him with my Great Sword. And I crit fail.
That's a nat 1. That's an epic loss.
And I just burned my bonus action to cast Divine Favor, so... I'll find out, is that concentration? Let me figure that out here.
It is concentration.
Actually, no. Oh, it is. Never mind. It's up to a minute concentration. Alright. And that's not much else I can do on my turn, so I'm going to end it.
Alright. Order guard number 7. Surrounded by 3 of you. He's going to do 2 attacks. One for Typhia and one for Clayton. He's kind of scared of what Jahiri can do to him. He's going to hit Typhia. Your concentration goes down with that attack. And then he's going to attack Clayton. Oh, that's a hit on Clayton. Order guard number 6. He's got enough speed. He's going to run across the river, and he's going to face Dorlac with his 2 scimitar attacks.
A missy.
That's a bad miss. That's going to penetrate, and it's going to hit.
Ouch.
Okay, Dorlac, now that's your turn. In the beginning of your turn, I need you to roll that wisdom save again to see if you can cast off the slow. Finally,
14.
you cast off the slow, but during this turn, because of the effect that it had on you last turn, you did not cast a bless last turn. If you want to cast a bless this turn, you have to use your action. Otherwise, the spell is lost. Okay, so you use your action to complete the spell, and you can put the bless effect on the people you cast it on.
Okay. Okay, and then I'll be upcasting that to the 2nd level, so I can do 4 people.
Go ahead. Did you put the
I gotta
effect on?
scroll. I'm doing that right now.
There you go.
Has everybody got it?
Yeah, that cost you your action because of the slow effect you had last turn.
Okay. So that's my turn. I can't use my bonus.
You still have a bonus action. If you'd like to use it for something.
I mean my 2nd attack for being...
No, you can't. You don't have a 2nd attack if you never put the 1st attack.
Okay, I'm good. If I use a bonus action, I think it has concentration. So I'm good.
Naris, it's up to you.
Yeah, I'm going to, as a bonus action, cast Spiritual Weapon. Let's see. About right here. Yeah, it's on there. Nice. And, he'll go ahead and, can my Spiritual Weapon go ahead and attack now, or?
Yeah.
Okay, he'll just attack on guard number 6. And was blessed with a hit. Damage. minimum damage.
Maybe it was enough.
It's okay.
And I can cast another spell.
It has to be a cantrip.
It has to be a cantrip. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Yep.
Oh, what happens is after you kill this guard's human form, he shapeshifts into his werewolf form.
Well, that's not very nice of him.
No, not at all. And his hit points come back.
Okay, so I will cast Pull the Dead on that same guy since he so nastily decided to come back.
No, you have to fight these. Unfortunately, you have to fight these guys a second time. Somehow, Jahira's spell has kept them dead. But you guys, after killing the werewolf's shapeshifted form,
He failed.
he did fail.
Okay.
You need to take out Varda because that's why they didn't come right in.
Is he counted as damaged or not?
He's not damaged at this point.
Alright. Give him the lesser damage then. Okay, so I will just stay in there in these bushes and pass my turn.
Order guard number 2. He's gonna come over here, get a better angle. Not across the river yet. He's gonna throw javelins at Dorlan. Actually, no. He sees tiny marble cakes back there. He's gonna throw one of his javelins at tiny marble cakes.
Second weave.
Misses, and then second javelin at Doorlock. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, Doorlock. Taking a lot of abuse in this battle.
Oh my gosh, poor Dorak.
You do
You
keep...
said you wanted to be a tank.
Well, he's doing a good job as a tank.
A tank's a lot, man.
Alright, it's Clayton's turn.
Take out Varda.
Dorlac, don't forget to put your aura protection on people when they're in your circle, by the way. Anyways.
He changed that from it can only be done. Put this effect on everyone affected before they make a saving throw. It doesn't stay on the whole time.
Okay. Alright, I am going to try to punch Vadra. That's a hit. I'll throw some damage in there.
You shift her back into werewolf form.
Oh boy. Now, if I was going to try to stun her, am I stunning her?
You're gonna be stunning her in her alpha werewolf form.
Okay.
I lost track of where she is.
She's under her just symbol just north of my blade. There you go.
There you go.
Hopefully she doesn't have a high constitution. Maybe she will.
The alpha female succeeds on the stun.
Aye. Using up all my key points on nothing. Anyway, second punch. Hit. Alright, let's try to throw another stun and see if it does anything. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna give up on stunning creatures. Failure. There we go. So stunned is the effect. Maybe one more punch, normal punch into Bardra. My extra attack. I mean, this is my extra attack. And then bonus action, flurry of blows. Does throw another attack, another 2 attacks after that. Bardra. There, 1.
That's better.
And then
Did you also take that extra haste attack as well?
yes, I did.
Okay. Just making sure.
Yep, it's 2 punches and the extra attack, punch, and then flurry blows on top. And then that will be the end of Clayton's turn. He is going to try to duck and weave everybody else.
Okay, the guy with the painted leg. He's spreading his 2 attacks to Typhia and Clayton. Miss on Typhia. Miss on Clayton. Order guard number 3. This one has both attacks on Typhia. The alpha female screams out, "Hold them off until the reinforcements arrive." Tiny, you're up.
Okay, let's see.
Naris, you see some stuff moving through the bushes far to the east, like 200 feet away, running at you real quick.
Okay.
Let's see. See what the distance for. No, that's not right. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I see that Clayton's not doing too well with health, so I'm gonna target him. And if I still have concentration in my aura of vitality, I would like to heal him with it.
Yeah, you haven't taken any concentration checks, so you're fine.
And then I'm going to target Clayton, and then I'm going to target the alpha female. And
she's stunned. She's stunned.
Oh, well, in that case,
just to let you know in case you're doing something.
Alright, well, if she's already stunned, then I'm not going to worry about her.
Only for a turn. Only for a turn. For the rest of Clayton's turn. Alright. Decisional timer starts ticking.
Okay. Alright, let's see.
That means if she's stunned, you get advantage when you attack her. Just let you know.
Well, I wasn't gonna attack her. I was thinking about casting Tasha's Hideous Laughter. I know what I'll do. I'm gonna target this guy who tried to throw a spear at me, and I am going to cast Dissonant Whispers at him.
He fails to save.
Alright. Ooh.
Nice.
Wow.
So he turns into a werewolf. He is now werewolf 10. So you have to, yeah, in case you're targeting something.
So the way Dissonant Whispers work, not only does he take the psychic damage on a fail save, if you fail to save, if you fail to save, it's 66 psychic damage. If you pass, it's half. But if you fail on a failed save, the target takes 3d6 psychic damage and must immediately use its reaction, if available, to move as far away as its speed allows from me.
Okay, that's not a problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's gonna fly over here.
And then Tiny will just say,
Meow will teach Meow to throw spears, meow meow.
and then I'll end my turn.
Alright, it is Jahira's turn. She looks around and she sees how much, she sees that lots of people have been taking some damage. Where is this? Mass Cure Wounds. Let me retarget with her. She's a complex targeting thing. the power of Sylvanas shall close your wounds, she screams. And then she takes out her scimitar because she has that extra haste attack. Puts us... She did not have the chance to put a shillelagh, so she's using her scimitar. And she attacks with a bless, which is a hit. That is Jaheira's turn. Order guard number 4. He's still closed in. His closest enemy is Clayton, and he's going to attack Clayton. That one's going to sink through. Luckily, you just got healed. Uh-oh.
Ooh.
He crits you.
Evade.
The unyielding Order Guard runs down. Takes out his javelin. Splits his attack. One to Dorlac, one to Tiny Marble Cakes. Oh my goodness. Ouch. Dorlac, you maintain concentration. He misses Tiny Marble Cakes.
Great misses her.
Order Guard number 8 takes out his javelins. One for Typhia, one for Dorlac. Miss on Typhia.
Critical on me.
Miss on Dorlac. There you go. Back to Order Guard number 1. He splits his attack between Typhia and Dorlac. Scimitar for Typhia. And Scimitar for Dorlac. This is Order Guard number 5. I believe he's going to have both attacks going to Typhia. She's the only one in range. Crit miss. Ooh, that one's going to hit. Varys is stunned. Werewolf number 4, the alpha female. I will rename her. She's stunned and skips her turn. Typhia, now you're up.
Okay. I guess I'll keep chopping away at this Order Guard number 1 here. Let's see. I'm going to do a guided strike. And then I will attack with my greatsword.
No.
Oh my goodness. Even with guided strike?
Did you apply guided strike?
I must not. It doesn't look like it. Okay. Alright, I'll apply that.
Left.
Yeah, just redo that attack. I don't think you applied guided strike.
Alright, so I got guided strike. I'll redo the attack.
You pretty much can't really miss with that plus a bless. There you go. 38! Order Guard number 1 goes back into werewolf form.
Okay, well in that case, I'm going to use my bonus action with my War Priest ability to attack him in his werewolf form with a greatsword. And that will conclude Typhia's turn.
Alright, Order Guard number 7. Stuck in between all of you. He's going to, once again, split his attack between Typhia and Clayton. He's kind of scared about what Jaheira can do to him.
She just keep wailing at him.
That's 2 misses. Dorlac, finally it's your turn again.
Holy.
Come on,
I'm gonna
Dorlac.
go I'm going after. Who's there in front of me? Werewolf 2. Hey, wait a second. I think I still have you guys targeted.
You do still have me targeted, I know that. Now you're done. Now you don't.
I have myself targeted. Okay, I think I'm good. I'm using my second attack. And that's my turn.
The werewolf, with a selfish smile, now in full wolf form, comes over and tries to bite you. First, well, he's got two attacks. First is claws. He does nick you with his claws. You succeed on the save. Then he tries his bite. He gets you with his bite as well. Oh boy. Does some damage for his bite as he sinks his teeth into you. You continue. How are you maintaining the concentration with... Oh, it's because it's based on the damage, I guess.
I'm a badass paladin.
Yeah. Let's see if this badass paladin can succeed on your save for the curse. You succeed on the save. Naris, you hear that these other figures trying to join the party. They're coming from your direction pretty quickly. They're going to be on you in a round or two.
Alright, so I'm going to cast mirror image on myself.
Okay.
Okay. And as a bonus action, I'm going to have my spiritual weapon attack werewolf number 2. Where's it at? There we go.
Yeah. Even though it's your spiritual weapon, you gotta be targeted and stuff. That's a hit on werewolf number 2.
Alright. Ooh, max damage anyway. And then I'm going to move up here right behind Jaheira.
Are you hiding behind Jaheira?
Yes, that's my turn.
Okay.
I'm petting her
Werewolf
deer.
10, does Dissonant Whisper still do anything to him now that it's his next turn?
No.
Okay. So, because he's so far away, he has to dash to make it to you. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. So he can only make it up to here. He has no ranged weapon in werewolf form. But that's the end of his turn. Clayton.
Do I hear these wolves coming in behind us?
Yeah, you do. They're gonna be here. They're gonna be there in like a turn or two. You guys are kind of boxed in at this point.
I'm gonna wail at the wolf on the ground over here and punch. Grab out of it, hopefully. Ooh. Oh. Still hits when they're unconscious. They can't do anything. So.
Well, she's still stunned.
Pat?
You hit her because she's stunned. You have advantage.
Yeah. It
And she's
has 2 attacks. Ooh. She is pretty tough. But Third attack. Come on, crits. I need those crits coming anytime soon. And then I'm trying to just destroy their alpha female, and I will attack with flurry of blows, so 2 more attacks. And 1 more, hopefully, is gonna do it.
The alpha female's pretty tough.
Yeah.
Can soak a lot of damage. But you still have key points left at this point?
I am down to 2. I have 2 left.
Okay.
I've been keeping track. And that will be the end of my turn. I'm like, hopefully these other things will calm down when this one's dead.
Alright, the one with the painted leg once again spreads his attack between the 2 of you. Typhia for 1 attack, it's a miss. And Clayton for the 2nd attack, a 2nd miss. Alright, this guy, he's the one who gets both attacks on Typhia because she's the only one in range. Miss. And miss. Tiny Marble Cakes, it's your turn.
Okay, what can Tiny Marble Cakes do? Let's see. I am going to... I would like to... You know what? I'm gonna just keep doing this. I'm gonna target Dolrak. And I'm gonna heal him with my Aura of Vitality using my bonus action.
That's good.
And then I'm gonna untarget Dolrak and I'm gonna target this werewolf. And I am going to cast, see if this works, I'm gonna cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on the werewolf.
Oh, the wolf fails you.
Alright, do I put the effect on him, or are you gonna do it?
You gotta put it.
Alright, put it on myself. Did I just put it on myself? I didn't want to do that. How do I get...
Hang on. Is Tasha Hideous Laughter a concentration spell?
Yeah.
Yes, it is. So I break my concentration on the Aura of Vitality after I heal Dolrak, and then I will put the effect on this guy. So he is incapacitated and he's on the ground prone, laughing hysterically.
He crashes. You never heard a werewolf laugh before, but it's kind of grotesque.
That will take this effect. How do I turn this off? Let's see. How do I turn it off? Come on. I'm trying to turn the Aura of Vitality off. Oh yeah, and I gotta get the Oh yeah, I gotta put the concentration of my Aura of Vitality on myself. Do that real quick.
You gotta pull the concentration, and then put a new concentration.
Oh, I can pull it? Wait a minute. What am I... Oh, now I got 2 of them on there. How do I turn off the...
Click on the effects tab on the combat tracker and then hit the little red line, white line.
Yeah, but for the Aura of Vitality, the line's not appearing.
I will take off. I will take off the concentration. I will remove it. You gotta learn how to do it yourself. All right, I took it off.
There's a green button.
Right.
It's gone. It's gone. I took it off.
All right, and that will conclude my turn.
Jaheira raises her hand, which ignites in fire, and she screams for the power of Sylvanas to burn these demons.
Ooh.
A wall of fire ignites directly in front of her.
I say, nice move, Jahira. What are you doing after this battle?
Do we lose John?
I think he.
Oh, there's an issue going on over here. Okay.
Okay.
There's a big issue going on over here with the selection circles are all broken. Oh, why are the selection circles all this? Oh my goodness, this is horrible. Okay. That app that I installed to make the selections easier is ruining everything right now.
Huh. Well, that's not good.
Yeah. There's only I'm gonna have to. I might have to reload. This is so bad.
Oh my.
Better. All right, where were we? Wall of fire. Let's get back to that.
Ow! Ow!
All right, she kills the alpha female. She
All right.
turns the other werewolves back, other guards back into werewolves. If I can only find werewolf number 8 is back to 0. Yeah, I think the update has changed how some of these some of these extensions work, and that's why nothing's working again. Where it was working fine before when I tested it earlier. Alpha female, I believe, is dead. This one was not a werewolf. It was a werewolf.
Well, alpha female was a werewolf.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. This one was not. Werewolf 1. So werewolf 1 becomes a werewolf again.
But now there's a wall of fire separating us all?
The wall of fire's on them. It's separating you and them. As long as they stay in the wall of fire, they're going to get hit.
Okay.
There we go. And she also has an attack because she's hasted, so she's going to take advantage of that. Well, yes. Let me see.
Scimitar guard number 7.
Alright, that was Jahira's overcomplicated turn. Werewolf number 3, now back in his normal form, seeing the alpha werewolf has died, and lets out an insane howl.
Are they staying in the wall of fire?
They're not leaving the wall of fire. They are enraged. This order guard is going to run over, now closing the distance between Dolrak and Tiny Marble Cakes. He's going to split his attack between the two. Misses Dolrak. And misses Tiny Marble Cakes. This one stays in the back, splits his attack with his javelins. All right, you guys realize that the other half of the pack of werewolves is coming upon you fast. They'll probably show up next round. Werewolf number 2 continues his original attack on Dolrak. Claws with a nat 1 and bite. With a second nat 1. With the alpha female being dead, the Order Guard goes into a rage, transforms back into his werewolf form. That's a miss. That's a miss. Typhia, you're up.
Okay, so I am going to continue hacking away at this guy that I've been hacking away at. Let's see. You know what? I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Divine Favor again. And then I don't know how many channel divinities I get per long rest, but
Oh, I'm sorry. That werewolf took a turn, and it should have taken some damage from the wall of fire. But he's already has the damage on him.
all right. So now I use my bonus action to cast Divine Favor. Now, how many channel divinities do I get per long rest? I forget. Is it 2 or 3?
You will need to know that stuff. All right.
Yeah, I do. All right, whatever. I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm just gonna.
That werewolf actually burns.
All right. I'll just go ahead and attack this guy. Hit him. Killed him. Alright, and I already used my bonus action, so that will conclude my turn.
Okay. Order Guard, enraged, turns into werewolf form. Resupplementing his hit points. He's going to attack the one that killed the alpha female, which is, of course, Chihira. He hits.
Leave her alone, you brute!
Ooh, the bite's gonna get her too. Dolrak.
I'm gonna attack Order Guard unyielding. And then I'm gonna use a wait a second. It's regular damage. I'm gonna use my second attack on him. And it's a miss. Okay, that's it.
Okay, the werewolf with a selfish smile comes in, closes the distance. Comes at you with a bite and claws. The bite misses. The claws are gonna sink in. Naris, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to I'm gonna move my bonus action. Do I have to? Can I move and attack at the same?
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to move down here so I'd have the opportunity to. I'm going to just go ahead and attack the selfish werewolf because he's so selfish, I guess. That was a hit. Not very good damage. And then I'm going to cast Chaos Bolt on this guy's name. Unyielding. Okay, so attack first. That was a miss. Well, I tried to help you out there, buddy. That's all I can do this turn, so disappointingly past my turn.
Werewolf number 10 is gonna start railing on you.
Oh, but is that the one who's under the...
Yeah, he's got the laughter.
Oh, he's got the laughter. So he has to save, right?
Yeah, at the end of his turn.
Okay. At the end of his turn. So he loses his turn. I'll do a wisdom save at the end of the turn. He fails his save, so he is incapacitated.
He still thinks something's funny.
He's rolling around on the ground. Clayton.
Alright. Clayton is going to attack. I guess werewolf number 7. Target number. And then gonna give him this big ol' punch. Do some damage, hopefully. Gonna use 3 attacks on this creature. Hopefully they're a little weaker than the alpha female. Ooh. And then, how close are the other werewolves gonna be? Pretty close. They're gonna be here in like probably next month. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Alright. Then I am going to. Clayton's gonna say, I gotta protect the chosen ones, and he'll Misty Step. There's one Misty Step over here, ready to get in the way of anyone coming to get them.
All right.
And that will end my. Yeah, little Misty Step over here, and that'll be the end of my turn.
Werewolf number 1 begins his turn burning. So he's gonna have to take he's gonna have to do a save against the wall of fire. He fails. Despite being in a wall of fire, he does not leave it. They are enraged since you've killed the alpha female. They're not attacking in any form of logic. They're attacking like primeval beasts. And he attacks Typhia with a bite. 15. Constitution save after the bite. Ooh, Typhia, you start feeling a little sick. Then he comes at you with claws. He also hits you with the claws. Alright, werewolf number 8 also is gonna burn.
Burn, baby, burn.
Burn to death. Hopefully.
Fails.
Oh, that's good.
Big roll, big roll.
Not bad, not bad.
Despite the fact that he's burning, he's gonna pour in, fill the gap at this point. And he's gonna start attacking Jaheira. That's a miss.
Jaheira's the tank. Can handle it.
Alright. Tiny, you're up.
Okay. I don't like having this guy so close to me, so I'm going to target him. Untarget this werewolf. He'll let me. What's it doing? Why is it still targeting? Control click. Why is it not affecting? What the heck? Target this guy. Oh, I have the wrong person targeted, that's why. The wrong token. Alright, I'll fix that later. I'll click Tiny Marble Pig's token and then untarget this guy. And then target this guy. And I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers on him. Wisdom saving throw.
He does fail.
And he takes that psychic damage, and he has to use his reaction to get as far away from me as he can.
1, 2.
Double attack, opportunity attack.
Actually, that's not a bad idea. He uses
10,
reaction.
20, 25, 30. You can take an opportunity. Does Dissonant Whisper provoke because is it moving against your will, or is it something that does provoke opportunity attack? I don't remember.
Well,
right.
it doesn't
Go.
I think it does if it's the enemy, yeah. I think if...
Like, things that move you against your will, like an Eldritch Blast, don't provoke. But I think if he's choosing to leave, then it does provoke.
They move as far as the speed allows away. The creature doesn't move into obviously dangerous ground, such as a fire or pit.
Alright, then in that case, you Dolrak, you can take an opportunity attack against the Order Guard.
Okay.
That's not going to do
Then I
it.
missed.
That's not going to do it.
On don't
Imagine that.
Alright, and
Imagine that.
I still have my
A 1 and a 1.
I still have my bonus action. I would like to use it to get my... what is this? Other than use for ability to okay. Alright, I will use my bonus action to give Dolrak Bardic Inspiration.
You still have the unyielding Order Guard targeted, just to let you know.
I know. I'm gonna untarget him. I'm gonna target Dolrak. And I'm gonna have two different Bardic Inspirations that mean the same thing. You know what? I'll just do this one. Give him Bardic Inspiration. There we go. And then that will end my turn.
It's Jaheira's turn. She takes a look around, surveys the battlefield, and sees, how injured everybody is. She looks at Dolrak and sees that he's badly injured, and she's going to come over and use her high-level spell to cure you. She's gonna go over here, and it incurs an opportunity attack, which she moves over here from werewolf number 8. So I'm gonna do that opportunity attack real quick with claws. Misses. Goes up to Dolrak and she screams, "We must dispatch these quickly. My spells are being exhausted." And she casts Heal on Dolrak. Dolrak, you regain 70 hit points.
Whoa!
Wow.
So I think you're back to full at this point.
Yeah. So I
she's
guess
still.
the extra is temporary.
No, you don't get temporary from heal. She does take out her scimitar, whacks the werewolf number 7. That's a hit. So unfortunately, her magical scimitar is not enchanted. So she's going to take a bonus action and enchant her shillelagh, because she forgot that she needs a magical weapon. Werewolf number 3. Now that he's in the area, is going to first he's going to burn because he starts his turn in a wall of fire. See if he can survive this burn. Survives, comes up, fills the space, and starts attacking Jaheira.
Wow.
That's gonna sink in. Second one's a miss. I forgot Jaheira took some damage. I need a concentration roll from her. Her concentration is fine. The unyielding Order Guard, finally enraged enough, drops his pretenses and morphs. Now he has more speed. He runs over. Fills the gap over here. He's going to spin around. One attack to Jaheira and one attack to Dolrak. That's a pitiful miss. That's another pitiful miss. Typhia, you're up.
Alright. I am not feeling too well, and I was...
You have a werewolf
doing
curse,
fine.
but it takes a long time for the curse to take effect, so you're okay.
Alright, and I still have concentration on my divine favor, so what I'm gonna do, and I just looked up the stuff for the channel divinity. I'm gonna use guided strike, but I don't have that. No, I don't, but I can use that now. My second use of channel divinity, and I'm going to attack this person who bit me and gave me lycanthropy.
It's okay. This can be cured now that the alpha female's dead. If you survive, that is.
If I survive, so I'm gonna attack this guy.
You hit.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to attack him again.
Oh,
and that will conclude my turn.
All right, werewolf number 7. One attack for Typhia, one attack for Jaheira. That's a miss. Oh, he is going to get you, Typhia, with its claws. You maintain concentration, no problem. Dolrak.
How's the bardic inspiration work?
You declare that you want to use it, and then he puts an effect on you, and then you roll.
Okay. I'm going to use it.
Okay, that will add a D8 to your next D20 roll.
Okay.
So, Tiny, I need you to put the... Yes, you got it.
Yeah, I dragged and dropped it on him.
You rolled 27 to hit.
Okay, I'm going to do a level 3 Divine Smite.
Very good. What did you roll?
Uh,
You rolled the wrong thing, I think. Because a level.
I hit.
Yeah, you rolled a hit, but it added a +6 for some reason.
It was a level. I hit the level 4 one.
You didn't roll the Divine Smite's damage. There's something wrong with how you put the scripts on. I'm gonna have to redo that. That whole roll is wrong. So.
Yeah, because I hit.
No,
I put the effect on.
You didn't. Well, for whatever reason, it wasn't the right effect. So I'm gonna have to have you re-roll that damage. Can you put the level of Divine Smite on yourself?
I did again.
Okay,
It's on there.
I'm going to check this Divine Smite script and see if it's correct. What level Divine Smite?
Level 3.
Okay.
3.
That looks right. That looks right.
Yeah.
What you rolled before did not. That you didn't have the effect on.
No,
I hit. I might have hit the level 4 button by mistake.
Then it
And
would
since
have.
I don't have a level 4. I don't have a level 4 spell slot.
That doesn't make a difference.
Oh well, I don't know then. Alright, well, I'm gonna use my second action. Same.
Now, did you attack the one that was on the ground laughing?
No, the one behind me.
No, you got.
No, wait a minute.
You got werewolf target,
Yeah. Number 10.
which is
Yeah, I
one
think
that's
that
last.
one was on the ground laughing, which in that case, you would have to roll. That one would roll that wisdom saving throw with advantage.
Who would?
The wolf.
Why does he get advantage?
Because he took damage.
Oh come! You're breaking Natasha's hideous laughter, which means you gotta roll because you put the effect on him. All right, go ahead and roll it. Roll the save. You put the Divine Smite effect on the werewolf. That's why you screwed up. You can't put the effect. That's an effect that's meant for your. It's an effect
Because I
meant
had
for
him
your character.
targeted. Right.
Alright, so my token. Where am I on the combat tracker here?
That's where I had him targeted, and I just pushed it instead of dragging it.
Don't
over
worry
to me.
about it. I'll have to roll. I'll roll it. I'll roll it. I'll roll his save. There you go. He succeeded on a save against Tasha's hideous laughter. I'm taking off his Tasha effect.
So, can I go ahead and roll damage?
You already rolled damage. Did you roll a second
you-
attack?
No, I need to roll my damage. Okay. Next.
Okay, werewolf with the selfish smile werewolf is going to have both attacks against you. This one's a miss, and the bite. Oh, he gets you on a critical hit on that one.
Ouch.
Good thing you get full health point.
That's what I was thinking.
Okay. Naris, you're up.
Right, I'm going to, with my spiritual weapon, I'm going to attack werewolf number 10. There it is. It's a hit. And I am going to cast Tool of the Dead at Werewolf 10. He succeeded, so he don't get any damage then.
Okay, anything else?
Nope, I'll pass my turn.
A werewolf pops his head out, ready to attack. Werewolf number 10 is, I think he's got both attacks on Golrak. Now that he's woken out of his Tashas. Claws are gonna hit.
Phew.
The bite crits.
Gee, man. Dorak.
Constitution save.
Wonder how much.
You're okay with those saves? Clayton, you're up.
See that Tiny's in a little bit of trouble. I'm gonna move over to in between these guys and probably try to take out this creature before these other wolves get even closer.
No. Double ones.
An attack.
That's better. Still a crappy roll, but you have so many bonuses.
Yeah.
Finally, you take one out.
Man.
All the attack. And then I will move my ancient sword next to these creatures and then use it to attack creature number 8 for right now. Hit. Very low damage. Alright. And that will end my turn. Actually, I'll move back out here to hopefully get the other wolves' attention before they come closer to the other guys. And that will end my turn.
Werewolf number 1 attacks Typhia.
Werewolf 1 is still in fire.
Oh, I forgot about the fire. There we go. I gotta. Yes, the
Werewolf 1's gonna be dead.
concentration is still going on with a firewall, and Werewolf 1 does need to suffer the pain of the firewall. Fails. Werewolf 1 burns to death. Werewolf number 8. Unfortunately, this guy has no one to attack but you, Neris. You're gonna kind of get in your face over here. He's gonna try to move around, maneuver a little bit, but he's gonna end up attacking you. He's gonna come with a bite. Nat 1. And then claws. The claws are gonna sink through. Concentration's still good. Tiny, you're up.
Alright, does Tiny Marble Kicks notice the reinforcements coming from behind?
Yes, in this general direction, there are a lot of werewolves just popping up out of the bushes.
Okay, that gives me an idea. Oh, come on, it made my arrow disappear. Alright, Alright, where I'm pointing here, I'm gonna cast Minor Illusion, and I am going to create a minor illusion of the alpha female, or Varma, or whatever her name is, in her human form, and I'm gonna have her tell those werewolves to stand down, saying, No, the people that are telling you to fight these fine adventurers are imposters. These people are actually our friends.
Okay, I need I need a contest. I need your Arcana against their insight. Ready?
Wait, is this minor illusion?
Yeah, it's minor illusion.
You create the illusion, but how convincing you are able to make this illusion depends.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll their insight, and you're gonna roll your Arcana. See how successful you are.
I will burn an inspiration to give myself advantage, if that's okay. Alright. Advantage. Arcana.
Whoops, I pressed twice, but you beat them regardless. So, you make a very convincing image of the alpha female. The wolf down here kind of looks at it, looking confused. Kind of is walking over to that image that you created of the alpha female. You're going to delay these wolves for another turn.
Alright.
Anything else on your turn?
That was my main action. I think I'm just gonna end my turn. Oops, I'll just... The turn thing went to Jahira, but yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, now it's Jahira's turn again. She looks around at everybody. She's like, I do have a few spells left. Targets Typhia, Dolrak, Neris. These are... and Clayton. Can she reach Clayton? Yes, she can. Gives you another heal. She's like, but I'm running out, she says. Where is this? Mass Cure Wounds, level 5. And she has an extra attack because she's still hasted. She's going to now pull out her shillelagh.
Her magical shillelagh.
Yeah, now it's magical.
Ooh, resisted.
He shouldn't have resisted because the shillelagh should be a magical type damage.
Unless they're resistant to bludgeoning.
Yeah, but it's bludgeoning that's not magical. That's what they're resistant to. So I'm going to have to readjust. Werewolf number 3's hit points because the script is not right if it's not giving me magical damage. I'm going to readjust that. There we go. And now it's Werewolf number 3's turn. Going to turn around and he's going to split his attack between Jahira and Neris.
I got mirror image.
Okay, first I'll attack Jahira. Uh-oh. He's gonna crit Jahira on that one. Ouch, that's a lot of damage. Save for her. She succeeds on the save. So now he's gonna attack you, Neris. First, I'm going to roll the attack to see if it hits or not, and then you roll the d20.
Alright.
The attack's gonna miss, so it doesn't apply anymore.
Okay. Oh, good.
Order Guard number 8. This guy is going to go into beast mode.
Is the fire still there, or is it going now?
It's still there. He's going to run into it, actually, and he's going to have to roll a burn save. This might kill him, actually. Let me see. As the alpha female dies, when the werewolf, now you notice when the werewolves transform, they retain the damage that they endured prior to that.
Mm-hmm.
He succeeds for half damage. Another werewolf appears, werewolf 11. However, this werewolf is confused by the image that Tiny has created. Another werewolf appears, also confused by the image that Tiny has created. And ditto for this werewolf. So you got Tiny. Your image, what it did was delay their arrival by a turn. Typhia, you're up.
Okay.
As they go and examine the alpha female, they go sniff it because even though it looks like the alpha female, it doesn't smell like her. Doesn't smell like anything. It's an illusion.
Yeah. Well, I guess it would depend on how smart they are in terms of. I know the rules as written says that an investigation matching my spell save DC can get them to discern it as an illusion, but...
Yeah, that's what it was. I rolled the wisdom instead, but they have the same bonus, so it doesn't matter.
Alright, so... But anyway, this is Typhia's turn. So... I'm gonna attack this one up in the front. I wonder if I still have concentration on my divine favor. Well, only one way to find out. Oh, I do. Alright. Alright. And let's see. And you know what? I think I'll just end my turn. That way I'm not wasting time with figuring out my bonus actions.
Werewolf pops up, but spends the turn examining your illusion. Werewolf number 7 is going to split its attack between Typhia and Jahira. Ouch.
Man, you're rolling a lot of crits.
Well, the thing is, you guys are way outnumbered due to action economy. So the higher action economy, the more likely crits are going to happen. It's just the way the calculation works. Dorak, we're back up to you.
Oh, okay.
Come on, Borak.
I'm gonna target that werewolf number 10. Gonna hit. Gonna target him again. And hit.
There you go.
He's dead.
Nice.
There you go. Another one bites the dust. Good job.
Yeah, I'm
anything
finished
else?
with my turn.
Okay.
I'm good.
The Selfish Smile werewolf splits his attack between Jahira and Dorak. Naris, it's your turn.
Okay. Well, with my bonus action, I am going to attack the Selfish Smile werewolf with my spiritual weapon. It's a hit. That's right. And then I am going to cast Chill Touch. Wait a minute. Yeah, I can do that. Let's see. This guy is wounded. At werewolf number 8. And a hit. Okay. And I will pass my turn.
This werewolf appears to be wearing a sweater. I mean, he didn't get time to get out of the sweater before he changed form. This one is also blowing this turn because they are investigating that little illusion that Tiny created. Clayton, you're up.
Clayton's going to move over to this werewolf next to Neris, finish him off, and he will attack. One hit. Do another attack. Yeah, come on. Last one. I will flurry of blows to try to finish him off. Getting really tired, getting really angry, and attack 2 more times. Ooh, okay.
Nice.
Alright, then my second attack will actually be a heal. A heal on myself. I'll heal myself. And I will pass my turn.
Alright, it is now Tiny Marble Cake's turn, and those wolves have not yet deduced that my illusion is in fact an illusion, have they?
Yes, but the beginning of next turn they will.
Okay. Well, in that case, I am going to cast... This will seem kind of mean, but for the sake of time and the sake of... They're right in a perfect radius for shatter.
Alright.
That don't sound mean at all to me.
Yeah, I believe you can get that whole group on the bottom with the shatter.
Exactly. I can get
You have me
there we go.
still.
And I'm gonna untarget Dolrak.
That'd be good.
Let me do that.
Here, this is gonna...
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a token off just because it confuses stuff. There we go.
And then... Oh, one of them crit.
We have mostly failures, one success and mostly failures. Do a good amount of the
Good
damage
job.
as a clang explodes from that area.
And then I will use my bonus action to... I gotta untarget these guys, don't I, to do this? Let me. Oh, come on.
There.
You can just hit clear targets.
Alright, cool. Oh, I can do that?
That's you do it from the map itself. There's a way to do it, but that's fine.
Oh, the top or the...
Top right corner.
That's
oh,
a,
I see. That's
Circle with a line through it.
Alright. Good, thanks for letting me know. So I'm gonna target Clayton, and I'm gonna give him Bardic Inspiration.
Alright.
I'm gonna grab this and just... I'll just do this one. That might be better. There you go. And then that will end my turn.
Jahira screams, "This is my last spell," and she takes some dust off the floor and it slips through her fingers and it ignites. And you look up at the sky and another meteor swarm is coming down. Jahira is able to do 10 10-foot cubes. Can I put only enemies in there and get all the enemies? Let me see. 1, 2, 3. Yes, I can. So this is only going to affect her enemies with her as she throws down a level 9 firestorm. This is her coup de grace, her last spell. We got a whole lot of failures, and that same guy succeeded.
Yeah. That's a lot of damage.
She kills everyone with her last spell. Except for that one guy who was saved. He looks around and he begins to run.
I don't blame him.
Run.
With a longbow.
It happens to be its turn, and with that much damage, it's going to run. See, 1, 2. These werewolves are very fast, so it's got 80 feet of dash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's going to be able to get out of the map. So, if you want to get him, you have to actively chase him as he runs off.
So yeah.
Combat's
I'm not
over
interested.
unless you want to actively chase him.
I'm not interested in that.
How far away is he now?
He's pretty far. He's 80 feet on the first on a dash. So this is not even 80 feet with him hitting the edge of the map. He's got another 40 feet on top of that.
Well, I'm a Haitian monk. Who
Oh,
has
yeah.
50 feet of movement.
Sure, you can chase him down.
I'll go chase him down.
Okay. You can take since everybody else is way out of range, unless you can do something like 160, 200 feet away.
I have one more key point, and I'm going to try to stun him. At least one.
All right, go ahead.
And because I don't want these creatures bothering other people. That's all the damage. Attempt to stun. You failed.
There
You
you
stunned.
go. You
Yes.
did. This he's not going to survive that. Then he crashes down to his knees as you stun him.
Aiden, you the man.
I don't want other people to suffer the wrath of the werewolves, so. And unfortunately, I didn't kill him off.
Well,
because-
on its
but the
next
second
turn,
round-
turn, it's stunned and it has 2 hit points. So you kill him. We don't have to worry.
Alright.
You
We
put-
could have just captured him and interrogated him.
Well, no, he's dead.
I was too mad. When Clayton uses up all his key points, he is just like ready to murder everything.
All right. So after that harrowing battle, you see Jahira drops to her knees, trying to catch her breath. Are they all dead? Are they finally dead?
And Clayton also passes out because I would assume hasted over him.
Yes, I think we got them all.
I'm still exhausted.
Thank the All Father, she says. She says, we must see if there's anyone still alive.
We'll go around and search the bodies and...
As you search the bodies, you find a couple of mundane weapons. They are studded leather and scimitars and a whole pile of javelins. The alpha female, when she was in her human form, had a little bit something better. She had a heavy crossbow +1. I will add them to your party inventory. Because my parcel is broken, so I'm just going to add the items to the inventory. I don't know why I don't know why so many things have broken this game. It must have something to do with that. It must have something to do with that. What's it called? That update.
I wonder if it has anything to do with you ran a different campaign and maybe you had different things open for that.
It shouldn't, because the settings for the campaign should only stick to this campaign.
Anyways, I think we might want to try to look for tiny scabbard, maybe.
Yeah.
Well, we can go back in the cave, I think. Yeah, go back in the cave and search around in there.
I've updated your gold. You find some gold on the alpha female, of course. When you go back into the cave, you notice that there's still one prisoner there. Remember, in the beginning of the fight, 2 of those prisoners were wolf.
Yeah.
They were wolf wares, but this one last prisoner appears to be human, and he's sitting there unconscious, very badly injured. As you examine him, and Jahira examines him, and by the way, she has a remove curse, and she's able to get rid of your lycanthropy. But as you go over there and examine this last prisoner, he appears to be human and uninfected. Just very badly injured. That's why he's unconscious.
I'll cast Healing Word on him.
He has his kind of ankle kind of tied to the wall. He wakes up. He says, "Oh, who are you?"
Did Tiny recognize him?
Tiny, you don't really recognize him, but then again, it was when you had been kidnapped at the time, there was a huge crowd watching your performance.
I asked him if he was with the caravan that was attacked.
Oh, he wasn't. Tiny knows that. He was.
He was. Did you say?
He wasn't. So this guy. So Tiny, this guy is not one of the workers in your caravan. When he when he sees you, Tiny, he kind of gives you a weird look, and then he looks away, like he doesn't want to look at you.
Well, she probably gets that all the time anyway.
I wouldn't expect that. I mean, if you see a cat person, I'd be very interested.
Right? Yeah. I'd be.
He probably thinks that she's a lycanthrope.
My name's Naris. How did you end up in these circumstances, sir?
He spits out some blood. I was captured. He looks around, and Jahira's like, she's like, watch this one. She walks over. She's like, He's like, there's something quite uncouth about you. He's like, I don't trust you. And you can see that she has some sort of natural or powerful magical sense about him. She says, "Tell me."
Who are you?
She says, "My name's Braiger. I was just I was watching a show, and then these werewolves captured us. I don't know why they didn't kill me." Roll me an insight. Whoever's got a good insight. Actually, Jahira has the highest insight. She says, "You're lying. Tell me the truth." And he just kind of shakes his head. I told you the truth.
Intimidation.
Okay, you can roll an intimidation.
I guess I should have did that in the parchment. My bad. We do it again.
He looks like he's very, very scared, and he realizes that you're kind of like seeing through his lie just because of the way he's behaving. He knows that you caught him lying, and he says, "Listen, just let me go. You know, I didn't realize it would come to this. I just want to be let go. I'm not a werewolf. You can see I wasn't bitten."
Was you dealing with the werewolves?
He says, "Yeah, I was. There's me and little Rick. Okay, we had a deal, but we didn't know that they would kill everybody."
Was it a deal that had something to do with the caravan?
He says, "We're from Calimport, and we just okay. We're slavers, all right. You know how much money they'll give you for tabaxi slaves? 50.
Yeah, but do you realize your deal got her mother killed?
He's like, "Yeah, but the werewolves didn't honor their deal. They were supposed to come over. They're supposed to scare everyone. We're just supposed to nab them. All right, we didn't want anybody to get killed. We're just supposed to nab the tabaxi and get out of there. And it looks like little Rick got the good end of the deal. They let him go."
So that was the guy running down the road.
Describe your buddy. I just want to see if he matches the description that we had.
I think Tiny knows who that is.
Tiny doesn't know who that. Tiny doesn't particularly know who that is.
Oh.
He does describe a person who sounds very familiar to the guy that ran off earlier.
So this little Rick was part of your band?
There's only two of us.
And he would be heading where? Because from your description, he was hightailing it the other direction. And we passed him. He was carrying something.
Well, we got a hideout in Neverwinter. He says he probably went there, but if he's carrying anything, he would have fenced it immediately.
What do you think he was
like,
carrying?
This whole operation has gone south. He'd be halfway back to Calimport by now.
What do you think he was carrying?
I don't know. The werewolves probably made a separate deal with him.
Well, he was
Probably
pretty
did.
scared of the werewolf, so I don't know about that. He was running for his life. Did he have anything to trade with them?
We gave the werewolf all of our gold.
Well, he didn't have no standing to make a deal with him then, did he?
Probably not. He says, I was knocked out the whole time. Jahira kind of spits on the floor. You dirty slaver. She says, you will face justice for this. You know how many people were killed because of you. And even should you have succeeded, slavery is an outlawed practice. Here. He says, fine, take me, the Briger just kind of looks at her. He's like, fine, take me to the authorities. She says, shut up. You are not going to the Neverwinter authorities where that will give you a lenient sentence. You will face Harper justice. And I promise you will hang. She kind of like kneels down. He's like, now, would you like to tell these good people anything else that is helpful? He kind of looks around and he looks terrified of her. He says, I can tell you where our hideout is. I can tell you where little Rick went to Neverwinter, but I can promise you whatever he's got it fenced. He's like, he's like, we got a couple of fences in Neverwinter, and I can tell you who they are. But once an item gets sold, it's very valuable. I mean, there was this. We cased the whole caravan, and there was this one object. I mean, this is genuine Mastican artifact. It's worth a couple of thousand gold at least. I think he probably took it. Well, a little leather scabbard.
Well, where is this hideout, and where are these fences, and who are these fences?
He gives you directions to a building in a slums district in Neverwinters, and he kind of gives you a list of different fences in town. All of them kind of are ne'er-do-wells that work for the Thieves Guild or some other underworld empire. Some of them hide out in the sewers. He gives you a pretty comprehensive list where you can go and find it.
Tiny, since this was Mastican from your homeland, do you recognize the object he's speaking of? Are you taking a cat? No.
The marble cakes will just say,
Meow sounds like the meow scabbard, but meow meow want meow meow scabbard. Meow doesn't even have a blade, meow meow.
Well, Jahira, we will turn this guy over to you, and we'll try to help this young Tabaski. We'll go back to the caravan and lay her mother to rest, and then head to Netherwinter to see if we can find her Waterdeep. Where was it at? We'll go try to find her scabbard for her.
Should we try to get the stuff from water?
We already got it out.
Well, we threw it back in.
Yeah, you go back to the water. Unfortunately, when you took the stuff out originally, it was water sealed. So when you threw it back, you didn't worry about the water seal. So a lot of the stuff in there is completely destroyed by being exposed to water. But you find a lot of loot in there. So on top of a lot of this loot was on top of finding the loot, you find a lot of there's a weird smell back there. You find a second rope, and you pull up the hideous results of the rope. They are murdered humans. You count about 12 of them, and you deduce that they were the original Order of the Gauntlet that these werewolves have killed and assumed the identity of. And Jahira is horrified by this, but she assures you that she will allow the proper authorities, she will let them know. And she says, you have done a great thing today. Your actions are heroic and good. She says, She says, I wish to repay you. And she hands you a little rolled up parchment. And she says, whenever you need me, here. And you open up the parchment and you realize it's a Harper contract. For her, Jahira Adrian.
Uh-huh.
It's a mercenary contract. You can, you have her to complete a mercenary task.
Okay.
I will place the items in the party sheet.
Oh, thank you very much, Jahira.
So Jahira says that she will stay here until her Harper friends arrive.
And this was everything that was all in all the rest of this cave too.
Yes, this was the loot in the cave. Most of this loot came from the dead bodies of the original.
Okay.
So you guys clean up here in this cave, and you go back to, on your way back, you guys are back at the caravan. You see that the caravan is completely ripped apart. There are several bodies everywhere.
You cut off, John. There are several boxes or something.
There are bodies everywhere.
Oh.
It's still in the same state that it was when you found it.
Well, we take. I assume Tiny will want to go to the main wagon, which wasn't burnt, but that was where her mother was at. So
Well, how about the baby? We need to go check on that baby, that child.
The child was whisked away by Jahira's magic. The vines had kind of enraptured her and whisked her away somewhere safely. So you don't know. The child is nowhere to be found because she kind of transported the child away. What would you like to do here in Tiny's unfortunate sacked caravan?
Well, I would like to put her mother to rest, but I don't know if Tiny wants to look around. Tiny, you want to look around in the wagon and see if there's anything in there that we might have missed the first time we was here, or would you like to say your goodbyes to your mother before we lay her to rest?
What would you like to do with poor Janice's remains?
So Tiny Marble Cakes will search. She finds the caravan that her and her mother were in. She goes in and she finds her mother's body, and then she just, at the sight of her mother's corpse, I don't know how badly ripped apart it is, but I can only imagine.
It's pretty bad.
She just like breaks down and starts bawling at the sight of that.
I put my hand on her head and I pat it and comforting her, and I said I would say a prayer to Narlis to make sure that her soul reaches the other side, and I asked her if there's anything in her culture. What do they do when their relatives pass away? Is there any way that they honor them, or what do they do with their bodies? What would you like for us to do with your mother?
Meow, don't go meow meow.
Well, we have some big trees. How about if we just make her a grave under one of these big, beautiful trees and leave a marker there for her that you can come back and see her later if you wish to.
Might sound nice, meow meow.
We'll find a nice spot outside of the ring of the caravan under a tree in a nice little grove and make a grave and bury Tiny's mother and gather around and say some prayers to our different gods and try to comfort Tiny.
Dolrak, it might be time to tell Tiny about being a chosen one.
Oh yeah, after all the excitement, I forgot.
Yeah, you had a lot of excitement.
Tiny, my name is Dolrak, and I'm the leader of this little party here, and I'm with the Church of Saloon, and we were sent to find you because you were considered one of the chosen ones, and we seen you in a vision, and we need you to join us in our escapade to go and save the world from evil and try to bring peace to everywhere. And we need you to join us.
We apologize we couldn't get here sooner.
I'm trying to think of how Tiny Marble Cakes would respond to that.
Meow meow Saloon walk with meow meow.
With your skills and your abilities to help us win.
Saloon works in mysterious ways.
Are you saying that in character, John, or?
I have no character. Saloon would not just show up and say Saloon works. That doesn't make sense.
I guess Typhia will just say, yeah, I don't know if she's heard of Saloon. Have you?
Meow meow sounds nice though. Meow meow moon maiden.
Yes, the Moon Maidens.
The party does need to realize she's actually a child. You guys come to the realization that this Tabaxi is this person, although very strange, is not a fully grown adult.
Well, I guess she's about 18 years old, give or take.
Okay. All right, so we're not dealing with like
But her
with
personality
child endangerment stuff here.
No,
Okay.
but like she's legally an adult.
Okay.
Like legally she's an adult. Like she's around 18 years old. But her personality is like that of a child.
Very naive.
Yeah, she's like naive and oblivious. Like.
All right, so please
Well,
take.
Tiny, if you would join us, we could become your new family and help you with your grievances and your mother, and we can destroy the evil.
They sound nice, meow meow.
And then Typhia will turn to Dolrak and be like, why don't we show her the Tear of Saloon?
Okay. So, into my pouch.
Meow meow tear of Saloon. What's that, meow meow?
Well, I pull it out of my pouch and I lay it in my hands and then show it to you.
You lay
And
out.
it starts to glow and shimmer as when
Yeah.
you get close to it, and I lay it into your hands.
And then as it starts glowing, she's like,
Meow meow, pretty meow meow.
What was that?
It glows brighter than it's even glown before as Tiny takes the little tear into her hands. The MacGuffin starts spreading little lights all over the caravan.
Waiting, get
Tiny,
I need
as you handle the MacGuffin, the tear of Saloon, You feel a strong pull into it. You feel a strong attunement into it. Something inside of it is calling towards you. It gives you a little bit of comfort now that you just lost your mother. It seems like this tear is the only thing that's really given you a little bit of comfort on that. Like for in some way she still exists, and the tear pulls you into it. The tear just kind of it's not doesn't speak or communicate, but it does kind of communicate feelings as you handle it.
And then Tiny will just close her eyes and she'll start purring.
So you guys spend the next day or so sitting there cleaning up this caravan, making sure that everybody gets a dignified burial. Eventually, after a few hours, Harper agents called by Jahira come and join you, and they help you clean up some of the bodies, make sure that their next of kin is notified. You guys, as a group, come together and give Janice a proper burial in a Mastican fashion, where the bodies are put above ground and surrounded by stones, so that they can be closer to Teska in the sky. And finally, you guys are able to finish off the funeral and put her body to rest.
Well, Tiny, you ready to go see if we can find that scabbard of yours?
Yes, Meow Meow. Meow, gonna really miss my mommy, Meow Meow, but everything seems to be so strange, Meow Meow. Especially, but Meow felt a warm comfort when Meow held that tear of Saloon, Meow Meow. Meow Meow still don't know everything about Saloon, Meow Meow, or why she was crying, but maybe it's because she lost a loved one too, Meow Meow.
Well, I say we start our trip.
Balrak, yes, you know from the histories of Selu that she did indeed lose a loved one, and that is why she has dropped her tears to the prime material plane. And you tell her the story of Selu and her loss of her dear friend and sister Taiki. So you guys, after this, we fast forward for a while. You guys go to Neverwinter to follow your leads. It's been 3 weeks trying to track down this horrible person by the name. You know what he looks like, and you have his name is Little Rick. And you guys spent as much time as you possibly could overturning the underworld of in Neverwinter, trying to find this guy. You get a couple of leads, and from all the leads that you understand, this person showed up in Neverwinter, terrified. He looked very gravely ill, and he bought the first ticket he could to all the way out of there into Kalimport. As for the scabbard, you follow the leads in terms of where he could have fenced it. You go to the different places, people, collectors of different artifacts. Unfortunately, once an object of this value goes underground, you're not going to be able to locate it unless it surfaces somewhere again. But you know from the information that you've discovered that eventually some rich noble interested in Mascan artifact is going to buy it, and then it's going to surface again. Unfortunately, you've hit a dead end for now. So, despite spending 3 weeks, you're not able to locate Little Rick or this prized scabbard of Tiny's. You guys get called back eventually to Waterdeep. And at this time, we're going to say our goodbyes to both Clayton and Typhia, because they are being called to address a powerful threat, another rising of the cult of Shar in the Stormreach Hills. And your old friend Gon, that dwarf, he is leading the crusade. They need to go and eliminate this cult of Shar.
I would like to try to look for your scabbard more, Tiny. I'm sure we'll keep an eye out for it when we're on our next mission. I know you're gonna be sad that we're leaving. I know you really like my muscles, but unfortunately, unfortunately, our two quests have different directions to go in. For I am not a chosen one like you, but there still needs to be more help needed otherwhere.
I turned and faced Clayton and Sophia, and I said, I wish you farewell. It was nice fighting alongside of you. Be safe.
And then Tiny Marble will look at Clayton and Typhia, and she'll go,
It's nice to get to meet you both, Meow Meow. Meow Meow, Meow, get to see both of you again, Meow Meow.
and then she gives them both a hug.
All right.
We will meet again, fellas.
So the party says goodbye for temporarily to Clayton and Typhia, who have their own quests, but the High Priestess Justine demands that you must continue your quest because there is one more chosen of Saloon that you must find, and it is almost time again. Now that the High Priestess and her the High Priestess and her other priestesses have gathered their strength, it's almost time to conduct that ritual again. So, as those two characters leave, we're gonna go with the new character. This is the party hasn't met him yet, but the new character is Tolan. That's your new identity. And I did going by your backstory. Now, Tolan, there are some things in your backstory that I added, just building on the things that you gave me. And Tolan, you just recently have won your freedom, and you've been traveling the realms, plying your magic, selling yourself as a mercenary, doing pretty well for yourself. But you originally came from the gnomish village of Thistledore. Now, this is a village far north, near the high ice, and actually near the high Ice Peak Mountains going to Icewind Dale, but on the Sword Coast side of it. And the special thing about this village is that it is magically hidden. Your entire gnomish society has grown in isolation because of a powerful magical ward. Your entire society grew out of protection from a magical plane called the Feywild. You have always been strongly connected to it since birth. As a matter of fact, in order to get into your home village of Thistledore, even the people inside the village can't freely walk in and out of the forest because the forest is protected by Feywild magic. Any being that tries to go into the village will get lost, and any being that comes out of the village will also get lost. Well, what your little village has done is that because they're connected to the Feywild, they have what's called an ethereal stream. It's a water enchanted with Feywild magic, and it runs straight through the village. And this ethereal stream protects the village and makes the people who grow up in the village highly adept at magic. And in order to get in or outside of the village itself, you have to drink a potion that is created from the waters of this ethereal stream that runs through your village. So you know for a fact that your village is always well protected, and there's no way anybody can go and assault your village because of this Feywild protection. Well, during your travels, a courier finds you, and the courier hands you a letter. The letter says, "You must return to your home village of Thistledore, Tolan." Says, "It is of the utmost importance. We are under siege." And it says, "You must return as quickly as possible. Bring no one else. Come alone." He says, and then the little letters wrapped up with a little vial of liquid, and you know this liquid to be waters from the ethereal stream. The only way you can enter the village is an hour beforehand. You got to drink this little vial of fluid, it will magically enchant your vision to be able to find your way back home and find the path. We will leave off there.